Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm gonna do something a little different. So I'm not gonna necessarily show you any drills. I'm not gonna show you any mobility tips or tricks or anything like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about something that's equally, or not equally, but honestly more important when it comes to pain control and just overall well-being and performance, and that's your sleep. Now, we know that it's tough to get the full 8 to 10 hours of sleep that's recommended. I highly suggest that you protect that sleep at all costs. However, I also understand that we're all human beings and life gets in the way of that sometimes, and there's things that we have to do. So there's a couple things that you can do that can kind of help combat some of those sleep deficits. One of them is something called tactical napping. This is something that's been used in the military for quite some time now, and it's simply, you want to take like a 20 to 30 minute nap. You got to keep it under that 30-minute mark, so that 20 to 30 minutes you're going to take a nap, follow that up with a quick hit of caffeine, and you'll notice that, and the research will show that you can actually perform at a non-sleep deprived level for about a day or so doing that, okay? Now, none of these are long-term fixes. I'm not saying you can get 4 hours of sleep and then go take a tactical nap and you're good. This is just in those situations where you find yourself every now and then where like the kid won't go to sleep or like your kid's sick and you can't get as much sleep as you need, or you've got a lot on your mind, a lot of stressors, it's a pandemic, you know, like, so there's things going on that may prevent you from being able to get that full 8 hours worth of sleep. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is something called sleep banking. This one's a little bit more vague, but it's been shown to be effective in a lot of studies, but it can also be kind of hard to prepare for. So this is going to be something where you know you're going to be missing some sleep coming up, right? So maybe you've got a trip coming up that changes time zones, or you've got, maybe you know you have a kid coming up, but this is going to be something where you know you're going to be in a period of sleep deprivation. So to combat that, you can actually get for about it has to be for 6 straight days, but for about 6 days total before this period of sleep deprivation, you can actually bank some sleep by getting another 2 hours of sleep per night, and that'll actually help combat like these poor performances that we see both cognitively and physically when we have decreased sleep. So sleep banking and tactical naps. Try those two drills out the next time that, or those two things out the next time that you know you're going to be in a position where you have less sleep for that night, and let me know how it goes. I'll be really curious to see how that goes. All right, thanks guys.